start.
Hello everyone, this is Professor Basudev Lahiri from the NPTEL course on Biophotonics. I hope all of you are doing fine in this pandemic, this second wave of pandemic. I am, as you could see, working from home because several people have been found positive around, both in the city as well as in the state. So hope you are all taking care. I am here to answer your questions, your queries. There are several questions that you have asked already onto the onto several queries I have received from you, and I will answer them. I will also answer some of the questions raised in the feedback part. At the same time, in the chat window, you can just type any questions relevant to the topic, relevant to the biophotonics course that you have learned, that you have gone through. I understand that the entire course is now complete because all of the lectures that were available are now out for you to listen to. So based on that, I will be answering some of the questions. As you can see, the camera is on because I'm using my home laptop. Previously, it was there was some sort of a problem, but now it is on. So let me take some of your questions. Lingadharini P, a student, asks, "Sir, I'm doing my project work on piezoelectric nano generator. So any advice regarding my project, please?" Lingadharini, I am not a person from a piezoelectric background. So if you want a general advice on any project, it will be, that's what I can give you, like understand the background, get to know the concept first. But technically, to the best of my knowledge, piezoelectricity, nano generator is a very, very specialized field. I am not from that area, so I won't be able to do any justice to you by telling you any specific information on piezoelectricity or nano generators. This seems to me, since only these three words are available, piezoelectricity and nano generator, it seems to me that it's some kind of a NEMS, nano electromechanical system, or some part of a micro electromechanical system which works on piezoelectricity. So like, again, what kind of advice do you want from me specifically? Are you fabricating it? Are you using nanofabrication tools? Are you utilizing it for a particular application related to biophotonics? These things needs to be clear. Overall, I would say that this is a interesting, very interesting topic. Everything is getting nanotechnology is going to revolutionize. And piezoelectricity is, of course, quite important in that regard. We generate electricity by changing the configuration, by producing stress or producing force. And to what end? I need to know a bit more than that. You are using piezoelectric nano generator for what specific purpose? Once I know these things, I would be able to understand, or I will be able to advise you more. So please contact me. I do not know, I do not have sufficient information to answer you about your queries, like what you want to use piezoelectric nano generator for. Okay, Paramita Chakraborty, another student, says, "I have finished the course and found the topic very interesting. Hence, I would like to know about any scope of working on a project with Sir. Any information regarding this will be of great help." Thank you, Paramita. I'm happy that you like this course, and I'm quite glad that you finished it. The very last lecture that I gave to you, remember, I told you that admission for either internship or project or PhD or MTech or MS, these are quite competitive. It's in the institution that I am in, IIT Kharagpur. So if you are asking for me specifically, then I would say that please apply. You have to go through rigorous entrance examination. Only when you are able to clear these entrance examination, it's a institute-wide entrance examination. Anyone who needs to apply has to pass these courses. For PhD, either you need a GATE score or a NET score. Similar for MTechs, for it's a bachelor, you know, in order to go into IIT BTech, you need to pass the joint entrance examination and get sufficient good marks, sufficient good rank to come into IIT Kharagpur. So all these entrance examinations are the prerequisite. Only when you are able to go through that, you will be asked to join a particular laboratory. Sometimes professors do recruit from some external funding that they have received from, say, Department of Science and Technology or Science of Education Research Board. These are temporary jobs, but they also happen based on a specific interview. You have to go through an interview process, and based on your performance at the interview, it will come up. Specifically for me, I have couple of openings. I have couple of positions available, both as a junior research fellow, as well as for PhDs and postdocs and masters. But as I said, you need to either go through the rigorous entrance process, or you have to sit into the interview. The advertisement for the interview will come up in IIT Kharagpur's temporary job website. To go to the website of IIT Kharagpur, look at the temporary jobs and apply. Go ahead, apply. They will tell you how to go through, what are the procedures. Maybe you have to give a written exam, maybe you have to go for. So all of that needs to be passed first, and then only you will be allowed to work in a particular laboratory. Okay, Sisira Prasad. Sisira Prasad is asking me a question. Could you please explain on relevance of algorithms in machine learning? Sisira, I think you have come to the wrong course. I'm not teaching you machine learning, neither I am teaching you algorithm. This is not my area of expertise. This was not a machine learning course. You have to, this is what we call as a wrong number. Algorithms in machine learning, nowhere in this entire course I have taught you with this. So I do not know. I do not know. So a new lecturer has joined us. So thank you. So yeah, that's the thing. Sisira, I'm sorry, I cannot help you. This I do not know machine learning, neither I am an expert in algorithms. Another lecturer, my daughter just joined me. So I hope you were sufficiently entertained. Okay, Richishmita Hajra. I don't have any question in particular. I would like to hear from him on this topic. Thank you. Thank you, Richishmita. Well, I think if you go through the course, I have spoken at length about different, a variety of topics pertaining to biophotonics in general. So yeah, you can refer to those. I hope you have gone through these courses, and I hope some of that was useful. So just continue with those. Shruti Roy, is biophotonics applicable in medical sector? Yes, that's what this course was all about. I was telling you, if you have gone through the course, Shruti, you would know where it has been applicable to. In fact, there is a substantial set of course dedicated towards application. This was an application-based course. You need to go through the course first and then come and ask questions. That would help. Anindita Dhara, what are the applications of biophotonics in today's world? Again, go to the course, there are multiple sessions where application in today's world obviously has been dealt with. From the very first class, I have been teaching you how biophotonics can be used for relevant applications like detection of coronavirus, cure of corona virus based COVID disease, etc. So if you have not gone through any of these courses, randomly coming up won't help you. So that is what I want to ask. Same, what are the applications of biophotonics? Several. Go through the course, you will be able to know. How to improve knowledge on this NPTEL? Chinni Himabindu is asking me how to improve knowledge on this NPTEL. What do you mean? You want to go further, like from a research point of view, or you want to study? Well, there are several books that I have cited. You can increase your knowledge by reading those books. There are several interesting YouTube videos. NPTEL has more than one course on biophotonics. I understand that several new courses on biophotonics will also be coming up. So you can refer to that. There are several scientific journals dedicated to biophotonics, Himabindu, where they are discussing, well, by this, I assume you are talking about this course. So there are scientific journals that you can read and increase your knowledge, improve your knowledge as you have asked. And I have an exam at the end of this NPTEL course. So you can sit in your exam and test your knowledge, assess yourself. So that's there. Right. Dipto Dev Chaudhuri says no question. Okay, thank you, Dipto. I hope that's in a good way. That is no question. Richismita Hazra, I have heard your lecture from NPTEL platform itself. It was of great help, sir. Thank you, Richismita. Thank you. Well, that was the main idea. That's why we are here for Richismita to answer your questions or to teach you. But the idea is you should be able to go through the course and then ask relevant questions like machine learning or algorithm beyond the scope of this course, and neither they were taught here. Ridhi Kumari, she's asking how biophotonics can be useful in cancer treatment. Ridhi, there was a chapter dedicated towards this. We talked about PTT, PDT, photothermal therapy, photodynamic therapy. So all of those things were there, which discusses about cancer detection as well as treatment by using your spectroscopic tools. You can image as well as find out spectroscopic signals from cancerous tissues or malignant tumors, thereby go for early detection. You know, early detection is quite interesting, quite important when it comes to cancer diagnostics. You can use photothermal therapy, photodynamic therapy for burning the tumor, reactive oxygen species. So really, you need to go through all of those chapters that in which a detailed discussion were done on cancer treatment. So those were some of the topics. So I think these are some of the main questions that you have asked me. Please feel free to drop anything in the chat box here in YouTube. I will try to answer those questions as well. Tabrik Khan asks me, good evening, sir. Complete the course and applied for the exam too. Unfortunately, it is postponed for now. Loved your way of teaching, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Tabrik. Thank you very much. That's the major idea. I know second wave is going on and second wave is proving to be deadlier than first wave. All our exams too were, curtailed and we do not know how soon, but all I'm asking all of you, as soon as your turn comes, get vaccinated. The only way we will be able to beat this disease is by getting vaccination. So I hope most of you are above 18. So as soon as possible, get vaccinated. Thank you for loving the way I'm teaching. I know some people absolutely hated my teaching style. Some people loved it. Fortunately, you are one of the later kind. So thank you. I think you will be informed by NPTEL when the exam is going to happen. So maybe you get some extra time to study. So I expect very good results from you now that the exams have been postponed. So I will now take some questions from feedback. Some of you are complaining there are inefficient information on the slide. I wanted to ensure that you listen to what I'm saying, because for all intent and purpose, I am the presentation. The slides are merely visual tools that help you understand, visualize, imagine what I am saying. So an NPTEL, frankly speaking, is not some kind of an entertainment video where you will just mute me off and then listen to look at the slides and think it will happen. You have to put some amount of effort. Otherwise, if it is just a radio type broadcast, nothing good will come out of it. So you have to pay some amount of attention. Okay, need real dedication and patience as it is standard course, right? I agree. One person asked that one person asked me, sir, can you please allow me once to attend this week's assignment once again, as I was unable to complete my assignment on time. I told you, I do not have any hands on to this. Conducting the exam, setting up, I just set up the questions. NPTEL give you specific time to complete the exam and submit it, complete the assignment and submit it. You have to ask them. The administration part is their responsibility. I teach you and I set up question. It's like board exam. You know that subject teachers of your class 10 or 12 has no hand in conducting your class 10 or 12 exam, right? They can teach you, they can maximum set up questions, but whether you are 5 minutes late, 10 minutes late to the exam hall, you could not come, you have to redo, those things are not handled by the teachers, it's handled by the administration. So, and this is a pan India global network, so you have to contact them. I cannot help you in this regard, I'm sorry. If it had been a class test like this, if you had been in my class, maybe, but this is not in my hand. Okay, there are mostly yes, no, very good. Watching videos are not helping in answering the assignment question. Course too hard, not suitable for beginners in this field. I have paid for this, or else I would have discontinued long back. Well, mate, what can I say? I think you should have discontinued long back. And if payment is the only reason you are continuing with this course, then I would say that this is wrong. This is, I mean, no good will come out of it. If you dislike the course, if you find the course too hard, then simply sticking to it because you have paid amount of money is not going to be helpful for anybody. As I said, some amount of effort was required from both sides. If the payment is helping you out, payment is the only reason. I thought that this was a free course. At the end of the day, you pay just for the exam part and to get a certificate. If you think, then I would strongly suggest you to drop out, because nothing good will come out of it. You will give exam and maybe you will not be able to get good marks, and that will cause frustration. So if you find the course unhelpful and too hard, not suitable for beginners, please, I think, discontinue. Learning about one optical sensor in detail is better than learning about many and not have a clear idea. Well, thank you. I taught you mostly metamaterials, therefore I focused on one. Okay, nothing very useful. The level was maintained. This week was very interesting and informative lecture. Good. Okay, week 9, and this is a new one. Professor Basudev Lahiri was sounding very boring in all the lectures of week 9. The energy and explanation was not the way it was in earlier sessions up to week 8. Well, I'm sorry, all I can say, all of you can look at week 9 and see how bad week 9's lecture are as compared to week 8 or week 10. But I think sometimes you need to appreciate the fact that we are human beings as well. We are teachers, not robots, not mechanical, machines where you will put slot and lecture will come out. You know, those soda machines, those Coca-Cola machines, you put some kind of a coin and Coca-Cola comes out. So maybe there was something in my mind too. Every single time when I come to class, I tried up till my best to teach you as much as I know. And if you think that it was not up to the mark, then I'm sorry, I will try to improve it next times. But I hope that you like up till at least up till week 8. So you can think about week 9 later. Good evening, sir. Shukshit Dolma. Okay. Good evening, sir. Sir, for examination, is it enough to prepare your video lecture and notes only? Or do we need to refer any books as recommended by you? Option 2, Dolma. I think to have a thorough knowledge, you need to refer to books. Books are always necessary and always recommended. It depends actually how much of a marks or how good of a marks you want to score in the examination, Dolma. If it is, if you want to score very high marks, I would strongly recommend you for my some amount of books. But overall, my videos and lectures will be sufficient. But if you want to score above average marks, something extremely good, then I would strongly suggest you to refer to the books. Okay. Respected sir, due to COVID, I want to change my exam center. Please help me. I don't know who you are or where you are calling from. So, well, I don't think this is relevant anymore because the exams are completely postponed. But nevertheless, you have to contact the NPTEL center and tell them that I am not controlling the exam centers or which student is first choice or second choice. So if you want to change your exam center, immediately contact NPTEL, though presently the exams are postponed. So I don't think it matters too much. But if it comes next, you need to contact NPTEL directly. For all administrative purpose, go and contact NPTEL administration. Better. Okay. Informative session. Sir should keep up with such short and all interesting way of teaching such dangerous topics. I didn't know I was teaching you something dangerous. I don't know if I have taught you dangerous. Why do you call biophotonics dangerous? Why? Because I was discussing viruses or cancer. You consider that dangerous? Okay, I will keep that in mind. I will keep your advice while teaching dangerous topics. I should keep them short and all interesting. Okay. Good topic, which I felt. Thanks for the entire lecture. This is one of the best courses I have taken. Thank you very much, Professor. You have done a great job. I had few difficulties balancing both my academic and this, but I feel it is going to be worth it. Thank you. Thank you very much. You have explained everything with a lot of patience and made all classes fun and informative, including week 9, I hope. Once again, thank you for this great experience. You are most welcome. You are the one students like you who make our, who motivates us to go and teach and do a good job. Thank you for the highly knowledgeable course. It was great to listen to your lectures and learn new areas of physics. Welcome. The whole subject is exciting, but the last week classes regarding the control of a particular nerve was so amazing to think. I assume you're talking about optogenetics and neurophotonics. Yes, it is a very important topic, though I don't, frankly speaking, I don't think I did enough justice to it. It was only at the very end, and I scratched the surface of optogenetics and neurophotonics, very, very little amount. But this is heavily coming up, and it is going to revolutionize neuroscience. Neuroscience as we know it, brain as we know it, understanding of the brain is going to take a quantum leap with neurophotonics and optogenetics. So that is, thank you. Very useful. You're budding great interest in the research field. TQ, sir. I am assuming TQ is thank you. Okay. TQ to you as well. See, I'm learning your languages as well. TQ as well. You are more than welcome. Contact me if you need any other kind of questions needs to be answered. As I said, use the forum. The NPTEL forum is quite important. The course forum is quite important, and you can ask questions there. I'm always there to answer. My team is there to answer. The TAs are there to answer. So I will be more than glad to help you out with that. All right. Please go ahead. All of you who are watching this stream, if you have any question, please go and type something up. I will try to answer. I believe all the questions that were present in the session, I think I have answered almost all of them. I have taken few questions from the feedback form as well, the weekly feedback form. Most of them are just 1 line, 2 line, good, better, yes, no, very good. So not much to answer there. I would like to know what dangerous things I taught, because I'm curious. I should keep it all interesting way of teaching dangerous topics. So I need to know what kind of dangerous topics that I have taught you. Okay. Please go ahead if you have any further questions. I will try to answer them. There are other topics relevant to this coming up as well. I think there are optical communications, optical biosensors. There is a specific topic dedicated to it. There is a microscopy and imaging dedicated to there is a course in NPTEL. So some of you who are interested to specialize in a specific topic of NPTEL of the biophotonics, you can take this specialized courses. Like some of my colleagues are teaching microscopy in detail, near field, far field, bright field, dark field, all of that. So go through it. Shukshit Dolma says, thank you so much, sir. Enjoyed learning with you. You made this course interesting. Thank you. How do you like to be referred, as Shukshit or Dolma? But anyways, thank you very much. I quite enjoyed myself teaching this course. Several topics, believe it or not, were also quite new to me. Not every topic of biophotonics, though I work on biophotonics, but it's a specialized field. By teaching you this, my horizons got expanded. So thanks to you, I was able to do it. I was able to learn something because I was teaching you. So at the end of the day, credit goes to you guys as well, partially. Right. Right. If there are no more questions, then is there something else you want me to discuss? Anything else? Do you have any recommendation on what should be part 2 of this course? If there is a part 2 of this course, is there any specific topic you think you wanted me to teach you more, or I missed teaching you, or something else relevant to this you wanted to know? Then either type it here, or you can just use the forum and give me your actual feedback, specifically that this is the topic that I think you should have covered more, or this topic was irrelevant, or this topic is something that you did not cover. I want to know. So feel free. I will try to answer as many questions as possible onto the forum. All right. Okay. I'm still fishing for other questions. Right. If there are no more questions, right? Okay. If there are no more questions from your side at this present moment, then I think we will call it a day. I wish each one of you the very best of luck. If you have any other questions, then obviously you know where to contact me by the forum. Good luck with your exam, whenever that is. And yeah, I think I will see you sometime in the near future. Thank you very much. Cheers.